Hey traders, TG Watkins here, and this is your free video for November 9th. Now, we have CPI coming out tomorrow, so anything kind of goes for that, even some surprise moves, so just keep that in mind. I will say that so far, this has really been panning out the way that I've been guiding the Moxie subscribers, and we saw last week, we actually had a double bottom off of the hourly 200. We got a move up over the hourly 50. And then from there, I said we should see it actually pull back. We got that kind of late afternoon yesterday, right there, bounced a little bit after that pullback, but this morning it opened down underneath the 15-minute 50, and then it just slid off all day, which makes sense with the risk of CPI tomorrow. Nobody really wants to be long and overly positioned for something like that, and really the rest of the market is looking pretty rough too. So that bled off all day. Totally makes sense. And now the question will be, how closely does this follow 2008? Because everything we're seeing right in here on the hourly chart is exactly like 2008. And if I just show you guys here, 2008, right there, I think we're at that point, because both 2008 and now we had price running right into the underside of a downtrending daily 50, and basically some chopping around there, sideways movement for a while, and then finally it just started to let go. And I'm wondering if that is generally where we are. I've been watching the UVXY and the VIX to kind of help figure out the timing on that. It seems like we might just have a little bit more to go, which is why I'm really curious to see what CPI comes in at tomorrow. And I'm just putting it out there based on what I'm seeing in 2008 and kind of what I'm seeing with the UVXY. Even if we open down, we might actually end up going up. So just keep your head on a swivel, because we could see all sorts of stuff. Remember that when we were here, you guys remember we had this CPI report, and the market went down and then rocketed back up. So just saying, anything is possible right now, and we got that big news coming out. Is it going to be cold, or is it going to be as expected, or what? But just kind of what I'm seeing is I'm wondering if the hourly 200 is going to hold a little bit, even with a dip down. Maybe it'll hold. We'll see if price comes up a little bit, does a little short squeeze, and then we might look for a move down. This is kind of what I'm seeing based on the UVXY. Obviously, anything happens tomorrow, so we'll check back then and see if I was right about this. But otherwise, I mean, if this thing's going to go, then maybe we see drop, and then it would be nice if we got kind of a bounce, and then we can kind of go lower like that. But definitely keep your head on a swivel and keep your positions nimble. But I do look, if we look at the weekly, monthly and weekly, we have price here at the monthly 50. I have a feeling price is going to eventually fall off of that, and it will do so because price got rejected by the monthly 10, and price will fall off of the weekly 200, and that's just going to cause us to go down. Everything I've seen based on prior bear markets, we at least hit the lower third ATR on the monthly time frame, and we are still pretty far away from that. So once this thing gets going, I figure 300 is a fairly easy target. Of course, maybe it'll go further, but I just think that's a pretty reasonable target for the first kind of big major move down. Beyond that, one of the things that's kind of helping lead me into my idea and thesis on that is Tesla. Now, I have had this written here for weeks, and you can see here we've got a double bottom, and we are starting to break that double bottom. So remember, I always say that a double bottom only works when it works. Otherwise, it's a resting area until price moves lower. And there you go. It was a resting area until price moves lower. So Tesla is breaking away from the pack. Amazon is already down there. You can see it broke its double bottom, making new lows. And then if we look at things like Apple. Now, Apple, yeah, it's holding up. But can it be, is it impervious? Is this thing really going to stay up like this? I don't think so. You can see it's basically just hanging here in midair. What is holding it up? The only thing holding it up is some price congestion over here. Other than that, I see nothing holding this up. I see no reason as to why this will stay up. And I think that the next thing we should probably be prepared for is for price to break that double bottom area, just like Tesla did. And it could easily go over the course of time to the weekly 200 and the monthly 50. So I think that's the next easy target. Maybe it goes further, whatever, but I think Apple's going to start moving down too. And if Apple goes, the market goes, and if the market goes, Apple goes. So yeah, kind of get ready for the short side, guys. I know that's been the name of the game lately, but I think something bigger is right across, right out there. If we look at the NASDAQ, just to kind of put a bow on this, we see that price came down to the monthly 50, kind of flagged along it, and then we're starting to break it. And again, I think that this is showing that we are going to start moving in a next more major way to start hitting these lower targets. So look out below, be careful, take your positions wisely, and let's see what we can get. All right, catch you at the next one. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.